Hi everyone, welcome. I'm James Yotis, Preps editor here at the Journal. This is our final week of Prep football. Ken Sickinger, former Preps editor and Lobo beat writer, joining me for our last broadcast. I'm kind of sad.
It brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it?
I know, it's tough. It's championship weekend. Last weekend of the high school football season. We've got championship games in 2A, 3A, 4A, and 5A, all scheduled this weekend. We're going to work from our way from the bottom up to the top this week. We'll start with the 2A game this week, which is Saturday afternoon in Santa Rosa. Number 2 seed Tularosa playing up at number 1 seed Santa Rosa. We're different on this. Actually, we're different on 3 games this week. This is one of them. I am taking Tularosa on the road. I think their running game is close to good enough to match Santa Rosa's single wing. These two have history. Santa Rosa beat Tularosa 2 years ago in Tularosa when Tularosa was undefeated. Now we have Santa Rosa as the undefeated home team. So I'm going to go out on a limb a little bit and take Tula in this game.
Yeah, trying to return the favor. It wouldn't shock me, but you know, I found a while ago that picking against the single wing in the playoffs is a bad idea, and I'm going to stick with Santa Rosa.
Yeah, he's right about that. That's a stretch for me to take Tularosa, but I'll take Tularosa just to be contrarian. I'll take Tularosa in this game. Santa Rosa is very good. I've seen them play. They're awfully good. The 3A game is also Saturday afternoon up at Ivanhead Stadium in Santa Fe. St. Mike's is going to move that game over from its home campus. They're going to play Silver. That's Saturday afternoon at 1:30 in the 3A final. These two teams met in the regular season down in Silver City. St. Mike's beat them 28-21. It was a really contentious, physical game. St. Mike's thought Silver's physical play was a little bit too extreme at times, and St. Mike's has been anxious to play these guys again. We're different on this game too. I'm taking Silver at a big upset. This is my big upset of the week. I would consider it a long shot. You like St. Mike's for all the obvious reasons.
They've just been the best team in 3A all year, and I hope they don't think this is a grudge match game, because that's how you can let it get away from you. But if they just take care of business, I like St. Mike's.
Which is exactly one of the reasons why I thought I might go with Silver today, just because I thought, you know, sometimes you get it in your head and you get so far in your own head, you kind of get in the way of just doing your job. And I worry about that a little bit with St. Mike's this week. And to be honest, Silver's the team that lost in the regular season. If anybody has a grudge, it should be them. But Silver's a strong physical team. That's the kind of team that could give St. Mike's trouble. The weather won't be an issue, I don't think. St. Mike's has great weapons, though. It certainly would surprise me. And they're undefeated. St. Mike's is undefeated, so they're certainly the favorite. I'm going out on a limb. But it's the end of the year, and I've got to lead over Ken, so I can afford to be wrong about this game. The Class 4A championship game is Friday night in Las Lunas. The two top seeds, both undefeated. Goddard at 11-0. Las Lunas at 12-0. They're playing in Las Lunas on Friday night at 7 o'clock. We're different on this game too. I'm taking Goddard. You're taking Las Lunas.
I am, and it's really just the team of destiny thing for the Tigers. I mean, they haven't been to this spot before, but you know, things have just kind of fallen perfectly into place for them all season long. I don't necessarily know that they're the better team, but I just think they're going to find a way.
Yeah, you know, two very good offenses in this game, two really good defenses. Probably the two best defenses in 4A. It's hard to know how this game might evolve, whether it'll be high scoring or low scoring. I think it'll be somewhere in the middle. I don't think we'll have like a 14-10 game, but I think scoring will be at a premium here. Tough to call. I think playing at home actually works a little bit against Las Lunas, just because being surrounded by your family and friends when you've never been in the finals before, that's a lot of pressure for kids. They've been thinking about this, you know, for weeks, about the chance to play Goddard for the state final. This is business as usual for Goddard. They're used to this kind of environment. I think that works to Goddard's advantage. We'll see. Las Lunas, you're right, they've had just a great season, and maybe they are a team of destiny. I like Goddard in a very close game, but it would be a great story if Las Lunas wins it.
Absolutely, but Goddard, you know, as you say, that team could be in the 5A playoffs and still be alive. They're that good. So. Right.
And I've only seen both of those teams one time, so you know, it's an educated guess. But I like Goddard in a close game, and you like Las Lunas in a close game. Right. The last game we'll talk about, the last game of the season we'll talk about, is the 5A championship game. Friday night, Wilson Stadium here in Albuquerque. It's Las Cruces, the number 2 seed, Sandhya, the number 4 seed. This is the only game we agree on this week. We both like Las Cruces in this game. Sandhya's had a fantastic season. There is, I mean, in every way, shape, and form, it's really been a great season. I just don't think they're deep enough or explosive enough to hang with this team for 48 minutes, same as El Dorado last week.
Yeah, I really think that Sandhya's best opportunity to win this game is to get a few turnovers. And, you know, Las Cruces hasn't turned it over that much. But if they hold on to the ball and do what they've been doing, I can't see any way that they don't win.
It's just such an issue for me with Sandhya. Sandhya's defense is very solid, but Las Cruces has such incredible balance, passing game, running game. If Sandhya takes away one of those, Las Cruces is good enough in the other to overcome it. Not many teams can say that. Las Cruces has that, working to its advantage. I'm not sure Sandhya physically can stay with these guys for 48 minutes. I think Sandhya's going to make some plays like El Dorado did last week. And this Cruces defense will give up some big plays, no question, but I just don't think Sandhya's defense, as good as it's been, can keep these guys off the scoreboard enough to make it close without, as you said, like special teams help like El Dorado got last week, or a couple of defensive turnovers, something, where they can maybe turn that into points. I think Las Cruces is just too deep, too balanced. It's their year. This is the team we've all been talking about throughout the offseason into the regular season. This is the team all the coaches felt was the best team, and I think they clinch it.
I agree. Sandhya would be a great story, and I'm not ruling it out, but it sure seems like a long shot.
Right. Anyway, that is the end of our broadcast. That's the last one you're going to see from us for football season. I'm sure I'll be back a little bit later during basketball season. We'll do a little bit of a different format, but I know Ken and I have enjoyed it. These last 3 months, just kind of talking some prep football every week. Even though Ken got beat in the regular season, he still owes me lunch. We'll get to that when football season is over. We hope you've enjoyed all the broadcasts. Troy Simpson's been behind the camera. He's been great for us, helping us out this season. Anyway, enjoy the championship games this season, and we'll see you soon.